I'm here at Ohio State University, which has just become the setting of ISIS's most recent terrorist attack on U.S. soil, committed by one Abdul Artan. He's a Somalian refugee. Now, it should be pointed out that this terrorist attack comes just 2 months after another knife terrorist attack in Minnesota that was perpetrated by the son of Somalian refugees. So I figured we'd walk around campus and ask students if they're shaken up by recent events here in their own backyard, or if the occasional terrorist attack is just a small price we have to pay for multiculturalism. You feel safe on campus after the attack this week?
Yep.
You do? Would you call it a terrorist attack?
Depends on what your definition of terrorism is.
According to your definition.
No.
Would you call what happened terrorism?
I don't know what happened yet. I don't know what it's about, and I think we still have a lot to learn about the incident.
ISIS has claimed responsibility.
I do realize that, but that doesn't always mean that's what necessarily happened.
Would you call this terrorism?
I'm not sure. I've been just kind of like keeping updated with the news. I'm not sure if they've confirmed that or denied that.
ISIS claimed responsibility.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Would you call what happened terrorism?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I would say it was a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? Why would you say that?
Because I think that person probably experienced a lot of racism, and racism is a traumatic experience. And I hope that people that look like him and who don't look like me feel safe on campus too.
Do you think that it's fair game to bring up his religion?
I mean, I think that it's kind of dangerous to bring up his religion because, yeah, he was a Muslim and that, but, that doesn't mean that all Muslims are bad and we should be afraid of all of them.
Do you think it's fair game to bring up the man's religion?
I mean, I think that needs to be separate from the rest of what you're looking at. I think if it's clear that it's a terrorist attack, as far as how it was inspired, then I think you go off of that and not off of religion.
I guess I would say, until we know more what role his religion played in the incident, if any, I think we can stay away from that.
Did you read his Facebook post that he posted right before committing the attack?
Yeah. I think they're ambiguous. I mean, lots of people probably say those same sorts of things, probably hundreds of thousands of people, and don't do terrorist attacks. So I'm not sure that they're related.
Now, do you think that this is just a sort of thing that we're going to have to accept going forward? Is just a price to pay for being a multicultural, diverse, and tolerant society?
I mean, yeah, probably. When you're accepting people from all different, walks of life and different races and religions, there are bad people. Sometimes people are bad. And, it's gonna happen. It's not because one group is worse than another. It's just because bad people exist.
So you would say that Islam's the same as any other religion?
Yeah. There are radical Christians, and just any religion is gonna have extremists, and just because they're Muslim doesn't mean that, suddenly all Muslims are bad.
Who do you think is the bigger victim here, the 11 injured or the Somali community who's lost someone?
Well, obviously I hate to, rank victimhood. If the people who got hurt, that was terrible. The good news is I think they're all going to recover. The Somali community, I think a lot of, I feel sorry. We'll know more when we know what happened and what was going on. I hope that they can recover from this as well. I'm sure that, the man's family evidently didn't know anything about this. I'm sure that they felt horrible to lose their son and brother and so forth. So I think there's a lot of sympathy to go around, I guess.
Are you a student here?
No, I'm a faculty member.
Well, you can chalk it up to ignorance, inhibition, or even indoctrination, but it would seem folks here on the ground at OSU are unwilling to admit, to come to terms, and to cope with the fact that Islamic terrorists have just targeted their own backyard. For the Rebel.media, I'm Faith Goldie. We're 100% crowdfunded. If you like what you just saw, visit OhioJihad.com and help cover our costs here at OSU.